Alright, here we are again with my Out of the Basement tournament, second video of my orcs versus these high elves. We're now on high elf turn 4, and on this side, his line chariot charges my chariot, beats it, runs off the board. His spearmen are looking to hunt down my war machines, while his sword masters have turned around and try and deal with my other units. That counter at the back is showing that he's failed one toughness test so far, so he's at -1 strength and toughness. And then on this side, his archers keep running off the board, and he just kind of shoots me up a little bit more. Orc turn 4. So in this part here, I kind of surprised him, and he had to kind of question me because he didn't know that this was legal. But to save my war machines and knowing that they're not going to be able to do enough damage before they're wiped out, I started running away. So I just legged it off to the far flank, knowing that, playing this cat and mouse game, running around that little difficult terrain there, he would not be able to catch me by the end of the game. And so he was kind of surprised, and so now that unit is kind of out in the middle of nowhere, and meanwhile those wolves are there just to kind of, whittle them down and march block them so that they don't become part of the other battle. Then on this side, the one bolt thrower is charged and destroyed, and otherwise I'm just kind of still trying to squeak through. It's really slow going, trying to get through this one bottleneck here. So, I mean, those savage orcs, they're not going to see any action this entire game now, that's for sure. High elves turn 5. The one mage goes into there just to kind of try and hit me with magic, while the one chariot comes down to take a look at me. He fails another toughness test on his character, and his both his units are aiming to still come over and try and still pick a fight with me. And really, I mean, the only thing he has on this side is a bolt thrower that shoots and doesn't really do enough to do anything. Orcs turn 5. My spear chuckers keep running away. Some magic hits the sword masters, and they panic away, so that's pushed them away. I've also charged the other bolt thrower, so it's done for. And you'll also notice that his mage from the swamp is gone, and that's because of some long-range shooting at a single model character in soft cover. My wolf riders are able to hit and wound and kill that mage, so some amazing luck on my part. And then here's just a picture of the other flank. I was setting up to fight those sword masters for one last go, but with them failing that panic, it's all over now. His turn last turn, he declares a charge with his lion chariot. Turns out he was out of range. His sword masters rally, and not really sure. He passed his toughness test, so his general didn't die. But one of the things we didn't think of at the time is, are you supposed to test at your base toughness or at your modified toughness? Because I mean, at this point, he was only toughness 1, so I mean, he would have died with what he rolled. But whatever, it didn't really matter. And then here's just the last picture of the game of my sneaky war machines up on the side as I finished the game trying to destroy this one chariot, but pretty much everything missed, so that was it. So at the end of the game, it was a win for my orcs, hooray, after a couple of nasty losses. It was a really fun game. The terrain did really bog things down, so there wasn't as much combat as I'd expected. Some bad luck there on the left really hurt me. I mean, one thing, I don't know if it was evident, but if I hadn't been rolling ones for those wolves, if I would have had 2 units of wolf riders redirecting and slowing down his blocks, that obviously would have made a world of a difference there on the left flank. But, everything still worked out in the end. Got to kill a bunch of stuff, got to have a bunch of fun, a lot of crazy dice rolling going on between his miscasts and me rolling 6s like crazy, and now moving on to the last game of the tournament. So, see you then. Bye.